Good day, everyone. I'm Dana Ruong from the Group of Technology. Technology refers to the system, methods, and devices, which are the results of the scientific knowledge being used for practical purposes. Our group, we decided to choose computers and mobile phones. We all know that technology is one of the reasons why our life is easier today. Computers, cell phones, these two technologies are more essentials during the times of global pandemic, right? When COVID-19 hits our country, a lot of things happened. Some people lose their job, and some business needs to close, and of course the school also needs to shut down. And um, during lockdown, we are not allowed to go out if it's not important. At some point, we have to distance ourselves from our friends, from our relatives, from other people. But with the use, because of this two technology, we were able to communicate with them, ask how they are, and it doesn't stop us students to continue our studies. These two technologies, of course, with the help of internet, we're able to have in online classes possible, and it helps some business to continue to functions and let their employees to work at home, and it helps us to know what's going on around us and what's going on in our country and other country as well. And this also help us to entertain ourselves during during pandemic. And so much for that, my groupmates will continue to discuss about the uses of these two technologies and explain the science principles behind its functionality. So, Ryan Raven, it's your turn.
Hello everyone, this is Raven Makalalag Pasitas and I am from the group of technology. So I can say that computer is an important device which helps us to save photos, videos, especially if you're into photographies, and also it can help us to save files and information. We knew that computers are used at homes for many purposes, right? Right, like playing games, watching movies, or any other internet access. Computers can also be used for communicating through internet, like we use it through virtual meetings, virtual classes. So any kind of information can be achieved rather in computers. So all in all, computer makes our lives easier and comfortable, and computer have changed our life beyond imagination. So I can say that computers are essential to science.
So, for the continuation, I am going to talk about the rules of computers in entertainment. There's a lot of rules of computer, but I choose entertainment. So, computers have the now become the integral part of the entertainment industry. They are used for creating dazzling special effects in movies. They are used to edit movies, create full-length cartoon movies, multimedia presentations, and etc. So computers are used to simulate games and to try out different strategies. Thus, the use of computers in the entertainment field, movies, music, presentations, sports, and games has increased over the last decade, and now computers plays a vital role in these fields. So computers are used in film industries for music compositions, film editing, and creating animations in cartoon films. So here, computer graphics and virtual reality modeling are techniques used to make scene which cannot be produced in real. Then they give stimulating special effects in the movie, so it turns out to be beautiful, and the cinematic the turns out to be great. So almost all the films produced today are using computers. So that could be all. Thank you.
There are various use of computers. The first is word processing. means creating a file document. So the most popular application for doing word processing is MS Word. With the use of Microsoft Word, you can create any type of documents such as PDF documents, resume documents, etc. The second is sending and receiving emails. You can use the email service on a computer. So through a computer, you can receive and send emails to any of your friends or partner. The third is internet. So nowadays, internet has made information very easy. So one can get almost all kind of information on internet in every sphere of life, such as art, science, medicine, engineering, and so on. So email is the oldest and also the most widely used communication method today. So with the help of internet, email can delivered and received. So we can also use computers for entertainment. So you can watch movies, videos in HD resolution of various types on your computers, and also you can listen. We can also listen to MP3 on music on computers. And also there are basic principles on how the computer operates. The first is operating system. Always, so this operating system allows the users to control the computer. The second is applications. So most computers have a number of applications installed on their operating system. This can facilitate a wide range of functions, including those for work, personal life, and for entertainment. The third is networking. So it allows users to share data and application. So internet connections allows computers to access websites and use communication techniques such as emailing, instant messaging, and social networking.
Hi everyone, this is Raymar Santiago from the group of technology. So I'm here to tackle about the uses of a computer. So by the way, let us know first what does computer stands for. So computer stands for commonly operated machine, particularly used for technical education and research. So from the meaning itself, you will already gain some idea on where does computer used for. So it can be used for technical education and research. So that's here primary purpose. So aside from that, computer can also be used for businesses because currently computers can be seen in almost every business, and computers are almost part of business setup because they increase productivity through sharing their products or researching for improvements of their businesses, and it also support risk in competitive environment. Next is science or scientists. Computers can be used by the scientists or in the area of science. So we already know that science is when we hear the word science, it comes in our mind that there was some study. The word study comes in our mind when we hear the word science. So from the meaning itself, computer, so computer can be used for researching, and we know that scientists are the one who uses computer as their primary tools because computer can help them or support them to conduct a research and collect data or information easier than then aside from that, it also support them to work together even in a different location. Next is education. So computer, like I said before, it is used for technical education. So computer nowadays are broadly getting used in the field of education. So why? Because it supports the learners to get different educational materials such as images, videos, or anything else that would help them to gather an information that they wanted. So in just one place, they can take more informations or gather data that they needed, and it could be less hassle in finding sources that can be useful for your learning. So you won't need to go to bookstore, because you can also buy ebooks or materials, or download materials immediately on the with the use of computer. And all such information can be accessed through the internet. Next is safety and security. So, computers are capable of working together with different equipment, tools, and technologies. So, when it comes to safety, computers are widely being used with the security camera and like CCTV also. So, almost every private and government organization are equipped with security cameras to monitor people and their goods. And sometimes we ordinary people are also using computer for our safety and security, like for example the CCTV on our community or barangay, or in securing our accounts like Gmail accounts, Facebook accounts, and etc. So next is communication. So computer have become one of the primary sources of communication. Modern computers come with built with webcam and microphone to make use of communication easier, so that people can use software like Skype and Hangout to connect with other people over the internet. And by the way, there were types of computer. Like one example of this computer is the tablet computer or iPad, which is much easier to handle or use. And you can also download some apps on your iPad or tablet computer to connect with other people, or yes, that's it, connect other people. Next is entertainment. I think almost all of the people in this world is using the computer to entertain themselves. Yeah, and I believe on it because I'm also using computer to entertain myself. And so how do we use computer to entertain ourselves? So we can search movies or music. We can play games on the computer, or maybe you can also enjoy recording yourself, then upload it to the internet. And so that's it. I only present 5 common uses of a computer, but I know that you know that there are a lot of uses of a computer. Then maybe you are doing it now. Again, I am Remark Santiago from BED2C.
A computer is a programmable device that stores, retrieves, and processes data. The term computer was originally given to humans who performed numerical calculations using mechanical calculators, such as abacus and slide rule. Today's computers are electronic devices that accept data, process that data, produce output, and store the results. The presence of computers at home is very beneficial, especially in this information era. Computers have their importance and versatile use in workplace, schools, and colleges for various purposes. However, the use of personal computers at home cannot be underestimated. Both parents and children can take benefit from a personal computer at home in numerous ways. One can use computers for communication and fun using email, chat, face-to-face meeting, and gaming. Also, instant messaging and social media. So those are the uses of computers at home. That's all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, good day. I'm Maria Christine Roble Aravana from B2C. The uses of mobile phone. We use mobile phones for almost everything now. Gone are the days when we used them for only calling. Now our lives revolve around it. They come in use for communication through voice message and mails. We can also surf the internet using a phone. Most importantly, we also click photos and record videos through our mobile camera. The phones of this age are known as smartphones. They are no less than a computer and sometimes even more. You can video call people using this phone and also manage your official documents. You get the chance to use social media and play music through it. Moreover, we see how mobile phones have replaced computers and laptops. We carry out all the tasks through mobile phones, which is the initially use our computers. We can even make PowerPoint presentation on our phone, and it uses a calculator to easy our work. And that's all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Merjoy Cañete and today I'm holding mobile phones or smartphones. These smartphones is used for accessing local information, searching information, also for participating on social media, networking sites, and reading news and entertainment. And of course, for study, we use these mobile phones and also finding a local services. Because of the smartphones or mobile phones, we are able to finish our works and we even more become updated at the latest news around the world. That's all.
Uses of mobile phones are mobile phones can be used as a source of information. The new mobile phones have big storage which can store a lot of data in gigabytes. Students can store their data of information, books, magazines, assignments, and etc. Mobile phones have internet accessing capabilities where students from anywhere can easily access different kinds of educational websites through the internet on their mobile phones. And second, it has a check weather update. One of the many awesome uses of our phones are for checking the weather. The weather forecast can tell you what kind of day it's going to be, which helps you plan or change your planned schedule for the day ahead. It's an example of how mobile phones make life easier in general. And also mobile phone used for entertainment. Nowadays, mobile phones are the most popular thing used for entertainment. The new technological mobile phones have different kinds of entertainment features. New mobile phones have big HD displays where people can watch movies, sing songs, and play games on them. Mobile phones as a source of communications where using mobile phones people can communicate with their relatives, friends within seconds. You have just to take the mobile phones and can make calls or text to anyone easily from anywhere. These are the best advantages of mobile phones. And mobile phones also can save life in an emergency. The mobile phones has a lot of benefits for people. One of the benefits of having a phone is it saves life in an emergency. In a case of emergency, people use mobile phone for contacting their relative, friends, or anyone if someone got an accident and the way to go somewhere, then he or she can use a mobile phone for contacting someone for help. And also mobile phones has its GPS location. One of the best benefits of the new mobile phones is it gives you information about your current location and destination. It was very difficult for people to go from one place to another because they missed the location's way. But after the development of mobile phones, it becomes very easy for people to locate where they are going and what is the current location. And learning and research using mobile phones are the most beneficial digital device used for learning and research. Having mobile phones is like having the library in your hand. Any kind of books or lectures or research papers you can easily access through your mobile phones using the internet. You can easily search for anything you want on your mobile phone. You can search for recipes, magazines, newspapers, research papers, or any kind of journal, and etc. Mobile phones help a lot of students in education. And internet access through mobile phones, where new mobile phones can access the internet, where people also do not have to go to net cafes for the internet or sit down in front of the computers for accessing the internet. And also apps for everything. Apps are one of the most fastest growing platforms ever to be developed by the developers. Nothing is stopping you from utilizing the apps available for your smartphone to help you and make doing everything so much easier. Whether it be learning how to cook, learn something new, find someone, edit your photos and videos, or play games. Any kind of apps is available on the smartphone's Play Store, but the best part is that most of these amazing tools are not only available at the click, but they're also totally free to use. They easily can access the internet through their mobile phones from anywhere. New mobile phones, or we can say that new technology mobile phones, can access high speed of internet from anywhere. Mobile phones also function to science principles. It is an extraordinary feature of the late 20th and early 21st century. Has been the revolution in technology, accessible for everyone. That was said by Professor Jameson. The rapid spread of mobile phones that can access the internet has been made possible by a long list of discoveries in the fundamental laws of physics. Mobile phones emit electromagnetic radiation and contain compact antennas. Mobile phones communicate through radio frequency waves, which are a form of energy in the electromagnetic spectrum. These waves are located between FM radio waves and microwaves. The subject matters of physics distinguished from that of chemistry and biology includes mechanics, heat, light, and other radiation, sound, electricity, magnetism, and the structure of atoms. That's why mobile phones is part of physics that proposed by the physicist and father of physics, Isaac Newton. And that's all. I hope you've learned something. Thank you.
Good day everyone. So I am Glinda Banasude Vidaingan. So I'm going now to share to you some uses of mobile phone. First is we can use our phone to check for the weather. So it is important to know the weather every day, especially when you are going to go outside or you and your friends are planning to go to the beach. So with the help of your phone, you don't need to open your televisions and watch for a weather update because your phone has a capability to check for the weather and you can use it anywhere and anytime when you're holding your phone. Then second is we can use our phone as a note taker. So because of our phones, we don't need now to take note some important reminders by the use of pen and papers because we can just type it in our phone and just save it. And the last thing is we can use our phone as a calculator. So without buying or having a calculator, we can now still use calculator in our phone. This is useful especially when you are not good at math and you need to calculate big numbers. So that's all. Thank you.
Mobile phones or cell phones are used in a variety of purposes such as keeping in touch with family members, for school, just like for example the online learning, for conducting businesses like online selling, and in order to have access to your telephone in the event of an emergency. So a cell phone or mobile devices does not use wire to transfer your voice. So when you speak to a cell phone, a microphone turns your voice into electrical signals, and microchip in the phone module or varies a radio wave using the electrical signal. So the radio wave travels through the air to the nearby cell tower, and the tower sends your voice to the person you are calling. And the process is reversed so that the person on the other end can hear your voice. So typically, cell phone or mobile devices are used to make and receive phone calls or get informations.